So I'm just about to start filming, and my little friend Buddy has come to say hi. He's just sitting over there on my soaking bucket, and it'd be really cool if he popped over here so you could see him on camera, but I don't know if he will. Okay, anyway. Hey buddy. You coming to join us? You know there's a bird bath behind you, right? Hi there, welcome to Wildflower and Twine. Today I'm going to show you the twine side of Wildflower and Twine. It comes from our little planty business called Earth Moss Twine, and if we've met before at the markets, hi again, thanks for watching. And if not, it's really nice to meet you, and I wonder if you can guess what we make and sell. So welcome to the Earth Moss Twine workshop. It's a bit of a jungle at times, there's dirt and moss everywhere, but there's no place I'd rather spend my days. So I hope you enjoy my space. So before we get started, there's a few things that you'll need to get together. The most important thing is the soil, which we're going to make shortly, so just stick with me. Apart from that, you'll need some moss, which you can find at most hardware stores or nurseries, so it'll come in like a little dried brick. So you'll need to rehydrate that before we get started. You'll need some twine. Some jute twine or any kind of natural fibre is best. I like to use a drip tray to keep everything from being too messy, which you'll understand in a while. Also some water, so that in between the process you can wash your hands and keep everything nice and clean so the moss doesn't get too dirty. And then the most important thing is your hands. So these are your most important tools. Now when choosing a plant to make a kokedama with, try and reach for something that's got a smaller size pot. Something that you can hold easily in one hand is a pretty good size, because if you can't hold that in your hand, chances are it's going to be hard to mold around the roots. Anything bigger, it's going to have a bigger root system, and it's going to be more awkward to try and work with, especially if it's like your first time. Okay, let's get started. Let's go mix that soil up. What I'm making here is my base kokedama mix. It consists of cocoa coir, bonsai mix, perlite, charcoal and orchid bark. This is the mix that you'll get inside our make your own kits that we sell at the markets. If you know what type of soil your particular plant likes, then you can tweak it a little by adding more or less of one thing, like adding more cocoa coir for the moisture loving plants, or more perlite for the ones that like more drainage. But this mix will be fine for most indoor plants. Okay, before we get started, I have something to show you. Look at this. Isn't that adorable? So sweet. And there's another little one on the side here. Definitely my favorite at the moment. I don't want to pick it. I wish it would just stay like that forever. Now that we've got everything set up, let's make a kokedama. The first thing I do is check out the roots, and if they are a bit tight or root bound, I'll tease them apart a little. But if there is no sign of that, I'll just leave the roots and soil intact as much as I can. Give the root ball a nice drink of diluted seaweed solution over your soil bucket to catch all the runoff. This helps to get the soil to a nice consistency where you can mold it. Start packing the soil around the root ball until you're happy with the size. If you find the soil keeps falling away from the ball, you can add a little more water to the soil to make it more workable, or you can use twine to gently hold the dirt in place. This will break down and won't harm the roots in any way. Now we're ready to add the moss, and this is where I reach for that water pot because I really don't want my moss to be speckled with dirt. Holding the ball in one hand, use the other to form a layer of moss in your palm and transfer it gently over to your kokedama. Do this until no visible patches of dirt can be seen. I find it easiest to do this in stages. One handful of moss, then wrap some twine over to hold it in place. Once you're happy with your coverage, it's completely up to you how much or little twine you cover your kokedama with. And when you're satisfied with your wrapping, it's time to tie it off. A simple knot is enough, but I do like to find a spot that won't slip. Try to find a horizontal piece of string that is held down under two vertical pieces and tie off on that. So now you've made your own kokedama, caring for it is so easy. You can go to Earth Moss Twine's Instagram page for all the tips while waiting for more planty videos here. And I must say, that didn't get as messy as it usually does. But the day is young and I've got a heap more kokedamas to get made, so make sure you subscribe to see all my future kokedama adventures. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by hitting the like button and share with me any of your kokedama experiences or questions in the comments. Have a wonderful time getting creative, and we'll see you again soon.